Well, the Trump administration is at it again. You know that orange guy that you voted for, right? He told you he was going to do all of this. We told you he was going to do it. You didn't want to believe us. You wanted to believe him, but you wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt. Well, this is what you get for giving a con man the benefit of the doubt.
Hey, my friend, we're at Laguna Road and Wood near Camarillo. We are far removed from where the chaos was just less than an hour ago.
We interrupt this special report to let you know that the place they raided today was a weed farm. Don't let them tell you that they was out there picking fruits and vegetables. It was a weed farm. So Trump was probably like, we can kill two birds with one stone here. We can get the weed, or we can get the immigrants. Back to you.
When tear gas canisters started flowing and when less than lethal rounds started being deployed, my photographer got hit twice.
He got hit twice. He didn't learn the first time to get the hell out of the way?
By less than lethal rounds. And he's got blood on one of his arms. And we just took off running with the entire crowd. It was absolutely chaotic. Here's more. Federal agents popped off tear gas and less than lethal rounds, causing protesters to scramble back. My Eyewitness News photographer and I, in the middle of the panicked crowd rushing away, we got caught in the mayhem. And startled like everyone else, terrified of getting hit by a less than lethal round or overwhelmed by tear gas clogging the throat.
How you gonna sit there in the middle of them people, tear gas flying, people flying, bullets flying, all kinds of stuff flying, just so you can get the good footage, and then try to play the video?
Hurry up. Right now they're popping off tear gas canisters and folks are just running like crazy and it's just chaos out here. I'm gonna have to get out of the way, folks. All right.
We were speaking our minds like we can as U.S. citizens. We have tear gas being pepper-based bomb. I got hit with the paintball. This is not okay. We are expressing our First Amendment right, which is freedom of speech, freedom of action, freedom of the press. This is what we need to be doing as a people coming together against them, the tyranny. They are the evil.
They started throwing tear gas. They started shooting at us for no reason.
Okay, so let me get this straight. ICE agents was out there and they were shooting rubber bullets. They had all kinds of different gases, tear gas, some kind of yellow gas, doing all that gassing and whatever for no reason. Okay, so I tell you what, let's take your word for it, but let's also look at why you're out there protesting. What exactly are you protesting? You are protesting because you want people who are here illegally to be here illegally and work so that we can have cheap veggies. That's what you're protesting?
Shooting what, the rubber bullets?
Yes, the rubber bullets for no reason. We were just standing there and all of a sudden they started shooting and throwing rubber bullets at us, tear gas, and it's been a few times with us just standing there.
Here some people have needed treatment from paramedics.
Yes, and paramedics, fire department.
How do you feel about what's going on here today?
This is really sad to know that this is going on right now when supposedly it was supposed to change. We had slavery back in the days. This is insane, you know?
They've gassed us. They did. They've gassed us about 3 times now. And so we're kind of a little bit leery and just wanting to run.
Now, as much as I would like to be sympathetic for this situation, what we all know is that Hispanics overwhelmingly voted for Trump. And if you ask a lot of Trump voters, would they vote for Trump again, or how they would vote again, they overwhelmingly say either they would vote for Trump again or they wouldn't vote for anyone. So you absolutely didn't want to vote for Kamala Harris. That's fine. But guess what? Your people that overwhelmingly put Donald Trump in the White House is being targeted at the moment. They're being targeted because Trump wants them out of here. And overwhelmingly, your people, the Hispanic people, put him in office. So that's number one. Number two is this. Now, this is something that, in my opinion, is rather idiotic. You're protesting for people to stay in America while waving their home country's flag. Why on earth would you do that? I mean, if you're so proud of the home country, then let the people go back to the home country. If you want them to stay here, I would think it'd be more efficient and bring the point home if you waved an American flag.
And here at Laguna and Wood, this is where some of the protesters have staged their protest right now after running away from all the chaos near where the federal agents are, about a half-mile down the road from us. And you can see right now they're blocking a military vehicle from coming through here. So again, this is where they're staging right now, and more of them are showing up in this area as this situation continues. Live here near Camarillo, Leo Starworth, ABC 7 Eyewitness News. I'll send it back to you.
Certainly a difficult situation, Leo. Thank you. We want you to see this video as well from Air 7 minutes ago. We saw a line of people led away from the Glass House Farms by federal agents. Before that, Air 7 spotted dozens of people lined up outside one of the farm's facilities, several federal agents standing in front of them. And then a little while later, several people were seen sitting under a semi-trailer with agents around them. Still not clear if this was in fact a confirmed immigration operation, but we did see at least one U.S. Marshal bus on the property right there in the video, as well as several unmarked vans. They were seen driving away from the farm around 2:30 this afternoon.
And we spoke with the Camarillo City Council member about today's raid, and she explained how the immigration enforcement at these agricultural sites can have a far-reaching impact.
That we are in serious trouble. The farm working community, agricultural workforce was already struggling. They've already been struggling to get workers out on the field. And now with these additional tactics being utilized by the federal government, unfortunately, somebody's going to have to pay the price, and I think that may be us, and that will also be the agricultural growers whose food may rot. I mean, who's going to be picking your fruit and your veggies? And sadly, now every time that we sit down to eat, I want people to remember that it is being harvested under real serious conditions of trauma and terror.
She said back in June there was an immigration raid where more than 40 farm workers were taken, but this is the first time she has seen tear gas being deployed during these raids in Ventura County.
Thanks for watching. And if you're still here, click on this video right here somewhere on the screen if you want to know why I absolutely refuse to cover the Diddy trial. Till next time.